All right, good morning, everybody. Give me a couple moments here, and we will get started with the pre-market. All right, so I was just pulling up the Bitcoin chart right here. For those that are Bitcoin fans, you'll see prices below the moving average lines. And if you look on the hourly, it's kind of got an inverse head and shoulders or a cup and handle, but it's got to get above that 200 SMA. So just kind of keeping an eye on that chart. Again, not trading it, but I just kind of keep an eye on it, see if what the sector is doing. Kind of has a cup and handle on the daily, but you got to be careful because price again below those moving average lines. So if you were bullish on Bitcoin, you want to see it above the moving average lines and see if it can continue up. Let's look at futures today. So as you can see, price is in, it was starting to fall out of that rising wedge. So at this point, let's probably connect the base over a little bit more over here. Like kind of like this right here. So it's still near that, in that rising wedge. It's kind of near the base of it. So you can see price is smack dab between that 9 and 20 EMA. So if you're bullish on the market, you want to see it get above the moving average lines and get above that 3,000 level again. On the hourly, kind of has a possible double bottom on the hourly. Needs to get back over that 50 and the 200 SMA. So we got to watch and see if it's going to be bullish today and continue to rise. Remember, if you're new to the stock market, stocks move with the market typically. So if the market has a green day, many of times it's easier for stocks to move more green. If the market's trading sideways, you get a lot of indecision. And then on red days, typically you'll see stocks don't move as well going up to the bullish side if the market is down. So let's take a look at some that are moving in the pre-market. You'll see DRRX, that is on Trade Ideas toward the top. And you will see it is a penny stock, potentially looking to break above $1. You'll see it broke up to $1, kind of $1.35 pre-market, and it's kind of dumped right back down. So at this point, you want to see kind of some support levels right in. It's kind of failing support right now on the daily. So you can see it's kind of right near this peak level right here, that 89 cents. So you want to see if you're bullish on this one. You know, you kind of see kind of a triple bottom on the daily. So we'll have to see if this can get back above 90 cents and then see if it can get above $1. And again, actually, it's kind of a higher float stock. So got to watch and see if this one will get above $1. You can see it's got this huge candle wick to contend with, but watch DRRX for potential movement at open. Next one, let's take a look. I don't want to look at that one. So BTAI moved up. It has some news in the pre-market. Gapped up to 1271. Now it's kind of down in this range. It's kind of moving around. Not much really going on. Not a lot of volume. So watch this one if it can get back above that $12 marker. It's kind of failing at the moment, so not looking so hot. BIOC. This is another one that kind of pumped up to $1.22 pre-market, and now it's kind of hovering right a little bit above $1 area. So look at that, kind of that 108 area right here, that 50 SMA. See if it can hold above that area and continue up. It's a little bit messy right now. It kind of has a head and shoulders this pattern, but see if the volume will come in at pre-market and push price up, and be aware of that black line, which is the 200 SMA resistance. So far, again, pattern's kind of garbage on it, but got to watch and see if the volume will come in and push price up. So we'll look at BIOC. Next up, let's take a look. GNC was hitting. This is another one that kind of gapped up to that 215 pre-market, which if you look right over here, you know, kind of has that kind of that diagonal flag moving up, kind of you know, if you just kind of do your drawings like this, kind of a rising wedge-ish pattern, kind of towards the top of that channel. So see if it can open, you know, break above this level and get back, and see what happens if it can get above that 215-ish level right up here. So you can see, again, pattern's kind of messy right now, kind of gapped up, fell right back down. So lots of garbaccio this morning. Let's take a look at, let's look at a couple larger cap stocks, see if anything's moving. Monsanto. Chart's not loading. Not sure why that chart is not loading. Let's take a look at IBM. No, nothing there. Apple. Apple kind of has a cup and handle-ish going on, or a double bottom and a bigger cup and handle. Let's see where price is. Not Apple. ABX is gold. I don't know why ABX is not loading either. Oh, that might be actually gold. Let me just change that symbol. Gold's not doing much. Not a heck of a lot going on today, guys. Not much to look at. Let's go to our watch list and see if anything are moving pre-market from our watch list. So if you guys go right over here to our website, bullishbears.com, you'll see we post our day trade watch list here each day and our swing trade. And if we take a look at right over here, let's look at LBUY, LBUY. So LBUY might be doing kind of a cup pattern on the daily. See if this one will get some volume. Again, not doing any volume right now. But if it can continue up, watch for that that 50 SMA as resistance. Again, we try to put a mixture of like penny stocks as well as small cap stocks on our watch list. So for those that like the ones under $1, you know, if this one can continue up another day or so and move up, again, you know, has the potential to move 10 cents or so before it hits some resistance. So, you know, that would be one to keep an eye on, see if you can get above 72 cents, and then look out for resistance at that 50 SMA. Let's see, HBIO. All right, so this is another one that kind of closed right below that, or above the 20 AMA, right below the 50 SMA. You can see it's creeping up maybe a little bit pre-market, right around that 207-ish area. If you look at that 207, you can see there's also some support right around that 203 area. If it can get above that kind of that 207-ish area, that pink line is the 50 SMA. So if it can clear the 50 SMA, it's got a little bit of room to potentially move up. Again, the pattern's a little bit, again, no volume really going on in the pre-market. But that's okay. Sometimes, watch our watch list at the open. Sometimes it takes a while to get some volume, let the pattern form. So this would be one, if it can get above that 50 SMA, might have some room to move up. SB. This is another one that... What the heck here? This one kind of had a cup and handle breakout. It's kind of holding its highs, a little bit overextended though at the moment. So this one, I'm not really a fan of that one right now. You can see if it can move above that 230 area. So sometimes, again, these ones will hold their highs, and then you'll see many times they'll pull back before they take off. So you'll see it's kind of holding its highs. If it falls back, it might fall back down here a little bit before it goes and takes off again. So so sometimes the ones on our watch list will they'll pull back before they end up going and taking off. So you'll see many of them, they'll give back half that candle or so, form a bull flag, and then go and take off. So at the moment, SB is not doing anything. PRED. So PRED is doing kind of a rising wedge-ish pattern. You want to see it get above that 291-ish area, which is top of this candle right here. And you'll see it kind of has another kind of rising wedge-ish pattern. Kind of like that. So see if this one will continue, get above that 291 level, and then watch out for resistance around that 20 EMA. Sometimes when the market's getting a little crazy, guys, we build a watch list and it takes a few days for it to go. Like going into the weekend where things have been kind of shaky lately, it's harder to build a watch list. So some of these might take a couple days or so before they continue up. So far the watch list is not doing much of anything today. So we might just have to just wait for the open to happen and trade ideas to kick in and see what's going to be moving at open. You'll see REKR kind of has a cup and handle-ish on the daily. Again, stock's a bit overextended. It is above $3, far away from that 200 or that 9 EMA right here. So see if this one will get a pop up. Again, pre-market's not doing much of anything, but we'll see. Again, if it can hold that $3 and then kind of watch this area here for resistance below that 350 area. And let me see if anything else is going on trade ideas, because there is not much at all today. Actually, look, a couple more from the watch list. GCI, nah, don't like that one either. And AMC. Man, lots of garbaccio. I'm not finding much of anything today, guys. Not looking good at all. Take a look at GLPG. Let me show you guys this here, because there's just, again, we're going to have to wait for market to open. Not a lot going on today, this morning. Yeah, lots of garbage. So let me go over here. For those of you guys that are following us, we do post our watch list, our daily watch list here, or that's our day trade one, and our swing trade watch list. We update several times a week. Again, not much going on at the moment. The market's a little bit shaky. Got to watch and see if it can choose a direction. So this is where we post our watch list every day. We also do post trade ideas gappers right over here in the morning. So, again, just looking at both trade ideas in our watch list. Just not very good this morning. So we got to watch and see, let the market choose a direction. Up over here as well, our lists section, just showing you again where our watch lists are. Down here, we're building this section out for you guys. So we have these are static lists right here. Above are our actual updated watch lists. So for, like a sector, if a sector's moving, if pot stocks or gold stocks or oil stocks are moving, you can come over here and you'll see we've built out lists. So if you're like, hey, there's I want to trade the pot stock sector, you'll see like a list of all the different sectors, and we kind of break them down by penny stocks, Canadian stocks, larger cap stocks. And then you'll see we have a video right here showing you how to trade them, right? So we're not pumpers. We teach you how to trade. So if you're like, again, we don't endorse any of these companies that are on the list. We put them on here just to make it easier for you guys. So if you're like, hey, a sector's moving, I want to go see what, depending on your budget and what type of stocks you like to trade, you can come over here, see some of the different symbols. You pull up, pull up the symbols in your brokerage account and then learn how to trade, right here. This is for penny stocks. But we do have, again, a lot of other courses right over here. So if you want to learn to trade, we have a whole bunch of courses there. And you'll see right here we have just posted a gold stocks one, I think on Friday or this weekend. You'll see, look at all the different gold stocks right here. So when gold is moving, you can come over here, look at this one. And then oil stocks right over in here. Come down here. When oil is moving, you'll see right over in here some of the most popular stocks. So again, we're building this section out. I'm working on a Bitcoin one right now. It's a little bit more difficult. Lots of Garbaccio stocks there too for Bitcoin. But we'll probably post that one in the next day or two right up here. So we're going to keep building this list out over here. So if you guys want to try us out, if you're not a member yet, you can click the link below. And happy trading today, guys. I will catch you all later. Enjoy.